Get in here, folks.
Hey mamas, I know how hard it is to get everything done because you have the biggest job of all. But I'm promising you, I can get my complete house reset in under an hour with the FlyLady Cleaning System. I'm going to start the timer and check in between each task to let you know how we're doing, and let's see if I can actually keep up with 1 hour or do I actually run over. I've never tried this. Today I'm finishing up my morning routines and I'm going to go ahead and get started with my weekly home blessing hour. This weekend got a little bit nuts around here, so I'm really going to spend a little extra time in my master bedroom and bathroom today. We've got like piles of clothes everywhere and I just can't look at them another day. While things are in the laundry, I like to spray my pillows and my blankets and things that are not being laundered that week with a little lavender essential oil spray just to freshen it up and make it smell nice. I also take a few minutes to clean up any messes, and like I said, this chair is piled high with just 1,000 different random pieces of clothes. Most of them are 90% clean, so I'm going to hang them up, but there are a few things that I'm going to go ahead and throw in the dirty clothes. I also like to move all of the random shoes, put everything back in the closet, and just reset everything. Since I'm going to be dusting in the living room and the other areas during my weekly home blessing hour, I just go ahead and grab my cleaning caddy and bring it into the bedroom with me, and that way I can just very quickly dust my dresser and nightstands and just make sure everything is reset. Wherever you are on the cleaning list, just start there. Don't try to catch up. Don't try and copy what someone else is doing. Just pick up where you are and let's do this together. Since I've got a few extra minutes today, I'm going to put the plants in the shower and let them just get a drink of water. It's been a bit cold, so I can't really put them outside this week. I'm going to be turning 50 in just a few weeks, and it's really started to bother me. The good news is that when I get up and I get things done and I start to see the results, I always feel so much better, and it reminds me of why I do all that we are doing. I'm going to go into my master bath for my morning swish and swipe, and that's just a clean of the toilet, and it's just a light scrub. Now the toilet was a mess as well, so I'm going to go ahead and do a deep clean of my toilet, empty my trash, and clean my mirrors. Like I said, my house got to be a mess this week. Once I get finished in my master bath, then I'm going to go ahead and grab my cleaning caddy and that trash, and I'm going to move into the kitchen area. I started in the kitchen because I need to unload the dirty dishes and, I need to unload the clean dishes and load the dirty dishes so that the rest of the day when I dirty something up, I can just go straight into the dishwasher and not let it pile up in the sink. This is again part of my evening and morning routines, is to keep my sink cleared of all of the dirty, smelly dishes. I know that this may be something that some of you already know, but I did not know. So when I got married, my husband was telling me to store the knives in the block with the blade going up and not down. And that way, when you slide it in and out, it is not rubbing against the grain of the wood and making it more dull. And I really think that's a genius idea. So all of our knives go in the block with the blade side going up, and that just keeps them sharper. During the weekly home blessing hour, we really don't spend a lot of time in the kitchen. I'm going to sweep and mop a little bit later on, but for now, that's good enough, and we're going to move into my living room. Also like to fold up all the throw pillows and the blankets and make sure everything looks good so that it looks ready for the week. I'm going to grab my feather duster and just dust all the furniture. I go ahead and try and hit anything that I can. So the speakers on top of the wall, the tops of my frames. Once I've got all of that done, then I just grab my vacuum cleaner, and yes, I do still have a Kirby vacuum cleaner. I think I'm the only living person on earth that still has a vacuum cleaner from 20 years ago. Now that I've got my floors done, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Windex. I'm going to go through and just go ahead and clean any dog noses and fingerprints off of my doors and windows that are in the living areas that we are in every day. Remember, when you're doing your weekly home blessing, this is not a deep clean. This is the light quick clean. So basically, you are going to spend about 10 minutes per task doing as much as you can with that 10 minutes. I always like to set a timer, and that way I always know when it's time to stop and move on. Again, if you have extra time and you want to do more, you can, but this will help keep you on target if you've got other things that you need to finish for the day.